The Supreme Court is about to do to the Democrats what the asteroid did to the dinosaurs. Total extinction. And Democrats are freaking out because this latest Supreme Court ruling will be their final nail in the coffin. It will condemn the Democrat Party to permanent irrelevancy and ensure that they will never be able to wreak havoc on the American public like they did during Joe Biden's administration. As always, like the video and subscribe to the channel. Make sure you guys watch till the end of this video because this is by far the biggest development of Trump's second term, and I want you guys to be completely informed on this issue. But let's start by hearing what exactly they're ruling on and why it's such a devastating blow to the Democrats.
The Supreme Court is about to hear oral argument in a couple of days in a case out of Louisiana that will literally decide whether the Voting Rights Act remains in good law and remains a protection for minority voting rights, prevents Republicans from redistricting themselves into permanent power in the House of Representatives, or whether the Supreme Court backs away from that, says, you know what, times have changed, no more protection for minority voters, and no constraints on Republicans in the Deep South to engage in absolutely horrific wholesale gerrymandering. This is a five-alarm fire.
So what they're ruling on is the constitutionality of the Voting Rights Act of 1965. This forced states post-Civil Rights Act to create black majority districts to allow black citizens congressional representation, of which they were historically gerrymandered and excluded from. This is why you have districts in Illinois and Louisiana, for example, that are these weird winding districts that cut through the state specifically to include more black voters in congressional districts. These hilariously drawn maps have led to the Democrats being extremely overrepresented in Congress. By not creating reasonable and fair maps based on population, but instead creating these windy and contorted maps with the sole purpose of including as many black residents as possible. This was meant to remedy the historical dilution of the black vote through racially discriminatory maps and replace them with racially preferential ones. And if you're wondering exactly how many extra seats the Democrats have in Congress because of this legislation,